Hey y'all, how you doing? If you don't know me, my name is Benjamin Beavers III, and I'm a licensed real estate agent with Century 21 Jordan Lincoln Company, located out in the central San Joaquin Valley, primarily serving the areas of Tulare, Kings, and Kern County. Also doing business out in the Central Coast and even in Southern California. But the most important thing that I want to talk with you about is the real estate market in a couple of particular cities in this area. So we know that our market is, or just the current real estate market, can be challenging for buyers because of lack of inventory. We all know that supply and demand affects the market. Without there being a plentiful supply of homes, makes the market more competitive, and again, more challenging for buyers. If we see a greater supply, then it shifts and it goes to a buyer's market simply because there's more choices. And it just makes it a little bit more, more easier. So if we have a great supply, of course, it becomes easier for buyers. And if we have a lack of supply, more competition, and more buyers fighting for the same properties. So that's kind of just a quick overview, and then we have outside forces, we'll say, affecting the market as well, which is the interest rate, which has a direct impact on purchasing. And so what that does is that basically folks that would have been able to purchase a home, let's say 6 months ago, a year ago, within their means, now may not qualify because their debt to income ratio may be impacted. That mortgage payment that they were going to pay has now increased, making it more difficult for them to take care of all their responsibilities, including that new mortgage that they would be taking on. So that doesn't mean that affects all buyers that way. Everybody's situation is different. There's a number of factors in there that play a role as well. That credit score also will dictate what you can access within that particular loan program, amounts, the structuring of the loan with the lender, things of that sort. So, but nonetheless, it is a great time to buy a home if you're in that position. And not saying that you should force the issue to buy a home, but if you're in that position and you find a home that can work for you, you just want to do the best you can by putting, your best foot forward, putting together an offer with an agent like myself to get your offer accepted, and you move on to closing escrow on that property. So let's take a look at the local market in this area. I'm going to name a couple of cities here. Doesn't mean that I won't have information on your particular area, but let's just take a look at a couple of cities that I zero in on. We'll start off with Porterville. Right now there's 230 homes on the market there in Porterville, and that's in different stages. Some are already pending, some are new and active on the market. So that's just an overall number of what's available in the city of Porterville. The average price there is about $335,983. So the average days on the market there are about 31, which is not too bad. But that gives you an overall view. Bakersfield, we have about 1,015 homes available. And again, that's pending and also new and active homes there in Bakersfield. The average price there is about $351,700. So the average days on the market there are about 13. We're looking at Visalia. Visalia has about 504 homes on the market, some in pending position, some in active and new, and the average price there is about $469,230. And again, the average days on the market there in Visalia is about 13 before it goes into contract. Tulare, there's about 168 homes there that are on the market, again, pending and active and new. The average price there is about $363,978, and we're looking at 15 days average on the market before homes go into contract. Hanford, we have about 239 homes on the market. Average price there is about $412,000. Average day on the market there is about 18 days. Delano, about 39 homes on the market. Average price there is about $415,000. The average days on the market there is 5 days. So what we're seeing here is a strong selling market, again, because of the lack of inventory. But we're getting into the spring and summer. We should see, some more homes come on the market, giving buyers more choices. We're looking at Springville. There's 111 homes on the market there. The average home price is $462,000. The average price there, average days on the market there is about 55 days on the market. Now we're going out to the Central Coast area and Morro Bay in particular. So we've got 30 homes there on the market in different stages, whether it be pending, active or new, and the average price there is about $865,000. So, and with 24 days on the market. So that just kind of gives you an idea of what's going on in those markets. Again, if you're thinking of selling, there's not going to be an issue of selling your home. If you're buying, you want to think of a couple of things. You want to think of, do you have money put aside for your due diligence or your inspection period? Your home inspection, termite inspection, well inspection, septic inspection, general home inspection, roof certification, whatever it may be, that you have, X amount of dollars put aside for that, and then also for your closing costs and of course your earnest money deposit as well to open up escrow. So, don't forget about that, because that you're going to need that up front so that you can get things going and put yourself in the best position. And then you also want to think about, if you have a concern with the interest rate and whatever interest rate you have, you can always think about buying down the interest rate. And, you can talk with your lender about that so that you can put yourself in the best situation on the interest rate that's going to be most beneficial for you. That's pretty much what I got for you today. Just real quick, as you tune in more and more, we'll have different topics that we'll be talking about. If you have any questions or any things that you would like to know about, please let me know. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll be working together and getting information to you. And hopefully it's going to be helpful, and I'm sure it will be. And we'll be taking it from there. So glad you took the time to watch. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll be talking soon, and we'll see you on the next one.